Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation E video, bringing you a Fezandipiti team. Another one of the loyal trio. Probably one of the not greatest of the loyal trio. I mean, the loyal trio is okay. They're not incredibly broken. They're not incredibly awful. Fezandipiti is on the bottom of that list, but you know what it does do that the other ones don't do? One, it sets Tailwind. Two, it has spread moves. That includes Icy Wind. So we're going like full supportive Fezandipiti in today's video. We're rocking Toxic Chain with Icy Wind just so we have the chance of rocking Toxic Chain on two Pokemon at once. We're rocking the Tailwind just for that kind of support. We're rocking the Grass Tera in case we encounter any Amoonguses or anything that wants to put us to sleep. And then you turn to leave into a better Pokemon. Now, since we're trying to proc Toxic Chain, I wanted to kind of have a tankier aspect to the team. That being the Goodra, one of the tankier Pokemon in the current Pokedex, right? We're running Shell Armor for the Urshifus, Body Press, Heavy Slam for the Flutter Mains, Shelter just to spam as many Body Presses as we can, and Life Dew for some more longevity. Because we're running Goodra, we also want to add Rillaboom to the mix so that we can have Grassy Terrain, constantly healing our Goodra even more each turn. When it comes to the damage, we have the Ursh, we have the Flutter, and then Landorus with Assault Vest and Flying Tera is going to come in handy a lot in today's video, so keep an eye out for Landorus here. Also, shout out to Angel Lost Pierre, our mod, for making this rental code for me. I greatly appreciate it. I ran out of rental code spots, so I needed this one for me, and Pierre is nice enough to hold my real estate. Anyway, with that said, if you guys are excited to see Fezandipiti here on the channel, go ahead and hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Oh, the first Sinistcha that we're seeing, you know, that's surprising. With how many games we've played, we're gonna see a Sinistcha right now for the first time. Also rocking the Water Mask Ogerpon too. Okay, I don't love this Corviknight. Corviknight is gonna kind of mess me up a little bit, but there's a lot of things on their team not appreciative of Icy Wind and Toxic specifically. So let's do it. Fezandipiti and Goodra. Seems like a decent lead for us. Fezandipiti, Goodra, bring the Rillaboom in the back. Last but not least, Fluttermane. I like the sound of all those things. I think we could definitely make a lot of things happen. Now, will Fezandipiti be the one to do it? I don't know. I honestly, wholeheartedly don't have a clue if Fezandipiti will be the one to crack through our opponent. But we'll see. Maybe Fezandipiti will surprise me. Corviknight Sinistcha. Yeah, we don't love Corviknight here. But Sinistcha, I'm also not concerned with. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna match Tailwind. Start sheltering it up here. The fact that they lead Sinistcha makes me think that there's like a greater motive here. There's a bigger plan. There's a means to an end. I don't know what it is though. Mostly because Sinistcha's healing is kind of cracked. All right, we got the Tailwind up first, and it looks like the Corviknight is either bulking up or Tailwinding also. They're just going for a regular Shadow Ball into my Goodra. All right, well, we took that. And then an Iron Head into Fezandipiti. We don't appreciate that. That's for sure. But it didn't do all that much. I think we accomplished more out of this turn than they did. So I'm going to go for the U-turn into the Sinistcha here. While also just sheltering it up again. I have no reason not to just keep doing this. All right, let's U-turn out. We got to assume they're going to go for a Steel type move into that slot, and we still can't readily go into Fluttermane. In fact, I have no idea how I'm going to break through this Corviknight right now. But I'm going to go into Rillaboom for now. Corviknight's probably going to have to get cracked through with just Body Presses after a +6. We'll get some healing on the floor for our Goodra. Okay, we're now at +4. That should be enough to where we could start attacking, I think. Second Shadow Ball from the Sinistcha. Trying to get the special defense drop, and they get it. Dang. They match my Tailwind now, too. I mean, okay. Again, I don't like the fact that they were able to match the Tailwind. I don't like the fact that they were able to get the special defense drop, too. I think what I do now is I just go for the fake out on Corviknight. I can deal with Sinistcha later. I'm gonna double up with this Corviknight right now, because this Corviknight is gonna be the issue in the late game. Like, eventually, once I get my Flutterman on the field, the Sinistcha is gonna be evaporate into thin air. So I don't have a problem with it right now. I mean, I do have a problem with it right now. I'm not gonna have a problem with it later. Later, I definitely will have a problem with Corviknight. I could feel it. I could taste it. I could smell it. The Rocky helmet. Okay, good to know. Matcha Gotcha. Is that a grass move? Oh, it's a double multi-hit grass move. Oh. And it heals the Sinistcha. This is going to get so annoying. Okay. Corviknight flinches. I get the body press off. Great damage onto Corv, though. The Rocky helmet. Not a fan of that. My Hoodra is not in a great spot. Not at all. And even if I water Tera, I won't be either. I'm gonna go back into FEZANDIPITI here. See if I can get a heavy slam on the Sinistcha. No, I'm gonna go for a second body press. I'm just gonna get rid of Corviknight. Because the good news is Corviknight can at least not do damage to my Hoodra. That's the only bright side here. The -1 from the Sinistcha, that can be a problem. Okay, they're gonna hard swap out. Go into a Landorus, alright. I think body press is still my highest damage output here, though. Matcha Gotcha again. Thankfully, Matcha Gotcha doesn't look like it does too much damage, so we're able to eat these hits. Body press on the Landorus actually chunks it a lot, too. Now, if I'm still in Tailwind, then I'm fine. If I'm not in Tailwind, I'm screwed. Does it peter is the question. If it peters, I just double protect. Or I single protect, so I don't have a protect on Hoodra. Yeah, my Tailwind peters. Alright, yeah, I gotta protect here. And I got a water Tera. But if they're going for Matcha Gotcha, man, do I want a water Tera? Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go into Rilla. I'm gonna protect, go into Rilla. That way, next turn I can Icy Wind. I hit both of these ice weaknesses. I haven't shown them the Icy Wind yet. I only showed them the U-turn and the Tailwind. So hopefully they don't realize Icy Wind is coming and I can catch them off guard here. Stopping Tantrum. Okay, not today. Now the Shadow Ball in to the Rilla. Brother, this Sinistcha is so annoying. I am literally having a hard time against it. And that's wild to me. All right, their Tailwind finally peters too. Okay, cool. Let's Icy Wind. And let's Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe Woodhammer. The Sinistcha. See how much damage we can do. I know Sinistcha's defenses are lower than its special defense. What an absolute nuisance this Pokemon is. I'm going to have to try it out on the channel because it's such a nuisance. Brother outspeeds because it's Scarfed. Are you kidding me? That sucks. I mean, that's great damage on Sinistcha, but that still sucks so much. Wow. I'm not able to accomplish anything here because of this Sinistcha. All right. Well, it's not over yet because I still have a Fluttermane, and where there's a Fluttermane, there's a way. It's not feeling good. At the very least, I should be able to do an incredible amount of damage to the Sinistcha if I want to go down that route, or I just go Flutter Mane and Dazzling Gleam with the +1 Dazzling Gleam. I hope that's enough. I think that's what I do. But then I might lose my Goodra for no reason. I might lose my Goodra for no reason anyway. I'm going to shelter it up and just in case they don't attack the spot. I have a feeling they're going to attack the spot, but just in case they don't. Also, by me terrestrializing away from my ghost typing, that's convenient because we know that the Sinistcha has Shadow Ball. Well, at least since we know that they're Scarfed, we kind of just know what to expect with Landorus. It's going to go for a Stomping Tantrum. It does go for my Flutter. Okay. Now, did they double my Flutter? Or do I get a double KO here? Double KO, baby! Flutter's dumb. Okay, cool. Okay. We are still in this. Hardly. But we're in it somehow? Oh my goodness. That's Sinistcha. Stressing me out, man. Alright, what's our final mon? We know it's Corviknight and a friend. We just don't know who the friend is. Corviknight, okay. A Flutter, man. This can get interesting. What is your booster? Special attack also. We have no idea which is faster. Do I want to take that risk? How fast is mine? I hope it's fast. I hope I have sub. I know it's not super fast. 172. Do I take that risk? No. I think I protect. And I heavy slam their Flutter. They also terrestrialize, okay. It's gonna be Flutter, okay. It's gonna be Fairy, okay. Did they attack my Flutter or did they just go for the Steel move into my Flutter? I protected. I tried to keep this as safe as possible. They Gleam. I might live a Gleam. It's neutral. Now I'm a Goodra. Live at 10? Iron Head into the wrong spot? Heavy Slam. Yes! Goodra. Goodra never die. Oh, that is so funny. Whew. Holy. All right. Now, we know Goodra doesn't outspeed Corviknight. We just learned it this turn. But we do know Flutter Mane do. And now we body press. That should be a GG. Shadow Ball into the Corviknight going down. I am sweating after that last one. Holy, but you know what? We didn't get the Toxic Chain going, but we got a win with Fezandipiti. GG's. Nemesis with the Zapdos and Pax Caliber. Okidogi. Now, the issue with this team is that heat run. I can't toxic it. My point is to toxic chain everything with Fezandipiti. Now, granted, Fezandipiti isn't the greatest of the trio. In fact, some would argue it's the worst. But you know what? It's the only one with spread moves, so it does mean that you have a higher chance of spreading your toxic out. Now, issue is their whole team is very scary. I do think if I get Goodra set up, I'll be in a very good spot. I definitely need Landorus for for the Heat Ran. Maybe Fluttermane for the far back, but I kind of want to bring Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom could be really nice here too, especially with the Grassy Glide priority. It helps me against that Urshifu, because otherwise I don't have a great matchup in the Urshifu. Phezandipiti doesn't want to really deal with Urshifu because I have no moves that can hit it. I have Icy Wind, I have U-Turn. That's it. I go for Icy Wind, I click Tailwind, and I U-Turn. That is my addition to the team. Heatran is starting off the battle. Okay. Although I don't love that, I can deal with that, I think. The grassy terrain does inevitably help my Goodra's longevity. And something I could do this turn is just go for an Icy Wind. I mean, hey, I might get a poison on Rillaboom. And let's shelter it up. Let's just get the shelter going. They go for the fake out onto the Phezandipiti. Covert Cloak, baby. Not today. Free Icy Wind. My goal in today's video is to get one Toxic Chain off. Any Toxic Chain off. It looks like I'm not getting it. No, not today, but I do get the shelter up, and I now know that my Goodra is faster than their Heatran. Very good news all around. Earth Power, very bad news all around. Worse news all around, but I actually take that very well. Relatively well. With the grassy terrain, I'm actually going to heal a lot of this back, so I'm not too mad about it. And I'm getting tankier against this Rillaboom, so... worst case scenario, I'm fine, I think. I think we just do another Icy Wind, see if we can get this poison off on the Rilla. And I'm tempted to Water Tera Body Press the Heatran. After a +2, I think that's enough. Now, if they want to decide to go for the Terastallization, that's their prerogative. My goal is to just Toxic something. All right, time to Terastallize on my side of the field. Now, I'm going Water Tera in front of Rillaboom. Might not sound like a great idea. Might not be a great idea. But it's my idea. And with the +2 defense, I should, again, be fine against Rilla. Especially with how slow the Rilla is going to be now. Still no poison. Man. I'm not going to lie. I thought Toxic Chain would be a lot better ability than it is. Body Press onto the Heatran. Oh, that's straight one-shots. That's honestly... oh. Oh, well. I ain't mad. So that means I didn't need to Water Tera, is what that means. Okay, whatever. They go for the Stopping Tantrum into my Phezandipiti. It's going to hurt me a lot, but not going to be enough to knock. Phezandipiti is still going to hang on. I could actually set Tailwind up now, I think. And this Goodra is slowly going to be an issue. Slowly but surely going to be an issue. What are they going with? The Ursh. The Ursh is entering the field. Hershey Dershey. I could Tailwind, but I also am going to Icy Wind. Because it's funnier. And I want the Toxic Chain. The fact that Phezandipiti is just constantly the fastest thing on the field is hilarious to me right now. Come on, any Toxic. Anything. Anything, really? I've hit 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon. Yes! We did it! We accomplished the goal of today's video. Double Toxic Chain, double accomplishing the goal. Finally, it just took us 3 Icy Winds to get 1, and we got 2 for the price of 1. Hey, I'll take that. Phezandipiti, you can go down to hero. Go down an absolute hero. Now, with the +2 defense, I think I can take a Wood Hammer. But first, we get to see how much a Body Press can just do. Oh, that's great damage. All right, here's a Wood Hammer. Don't love it, but we eat it. Listen, sometimes you got to eat your broccoli. And honestly, their health is so low that, you know, they might not be able to make it to the end of the turn. And this Lefties plus Grassy Terrain healing is doing wonders for us. Eventually, they'll get out damaged or out poisoned from the Grassy Terrain. And also eventually the Grassy Terrain will go away. I wonder how many turns they got left of it though. because I want to go in a Rillaboom. But I would love to reset it. I don't want to go in a Rillaboom and then just lose Grassy Terrain right away. Alright, I think I'm going to fake out their Rilla. And body press the Ursh. The Ursh still did take a -1 speed drop. Okay, they're going to swap out here. I guess they'll reset it for me. Oh, they go in the Flutter Mane. Okay, fair. I did fake out that spot, so right now that's a wasted spot and a wasted turn. Well, let's see if I could do some damage to the Ursh. Oh, I guess no one's doing damage this turn. I mean, interesting decision to make. Don't quite know why they made it. Unless they really want to knock out my Goodra with the Flutter Mane, maybe. We still get one more turn of healing, though. Which means we get one more turn of terrain. Which means we get another priority turn into a Flutter Mane, potentially. Them's some good odds. I'm in favor. Okay, cool. Yeah, we do. I can also just Grassy Glide the Ursh. Heavy Slam the Flutter. 38 HP. Hopefully that's enough to knock a Flutter. I guess we'll find out, though. They withdraw the Ursh. We should knock out the Rillaboom here, at least. We knock out Rilla, which means Rilla won't be able to fake us out next turn. Nice. All right, goodbye, Rilla. Now, if we can live an incoming attack from this Flutter Mane, which should be neutral. It's just a Moonblast. No, we don't. Okay. It's a little sad. I'm a little sad about it. And Grassy Terrain disappears. Okay, that's a very inconvenient disappearance. I'll be real. Especially since I would have loved that priority right about now. Alright, Ursh is coming back on the field. I'm going to have to ignore the Ursh, I think. Because Ursh shouldn't be able to beat the Rilla in the 1v1. But Flutter Mane definitely can. Yeah, I think I double into Flutter. There's still a chance that we lose this. There's a way that we lose this. Unfortunately, even after all the work that FEZANDIPITI does, or did, that Moonblast hurts way too much. Stomping Tantrum. We outspeed the Lando, which is really good info to have. They go for the Surging Strikes. But this is unfortunate. The Lando is going to outspeed the Rilla. And the Rilla doesn't have enough HP to take a close combat. They're not choice because they had Protect. Oh, that's so sad. I think what I needed to do was save the Goodra. Was there even a way that saved the Goodra there? Oh, that's so sad. 47 HP is all my opponent has to do to win the game. I could Protect for some more Toxic Chip, but hey, let's just give it to them. They've earned it. GG's. Yeah. Oh well. FEZANDIPITI taking home a loss in today's video. No big deal. 1-1 currently. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's see if we can end off on a win, though. I don't know what to expect. We'll see. Oh, here comes Dipplin. Dipplin and Basculegion. Yikes. A little scary. I wonder what Dipplin's doing. I know Dipplin does actually get access to Eviolite. Spoilers, I guess. I mean, Game Freak did it to themselves. So it's interesting that Dipplin can run Eviolite. And we have another DLC coming later this year. But yeah, what does it do beyond that? I know it has like Syrup Bomb, it has a lot of speed control, it makes me slow and stuff, but don't know if I care. I think it's worth bringing Landorus, but we just need to find a way around Basculegion. I like Goodra. I like Lando. I like Rilla. We'll do those. My biggest concern on that team is Basculegion, because Basculegion, if left unchecked, does way too much. Way too much. But with Intimidates and stuff, I can check it. Again, I just might have to Terastallize so I'm not weak to water in the rain. Oh, nice Stockings. Thundurus and Pelipper is going to be their lead. Interesting. Very interesting. Are they just going for Wild Bolt Storm? Well, I'm going to Icy Wind and see if I can get any Toxic Chains. And I currently don't see a reason not to Shelter other than maybe a taunt from a Thundurus. But if Thundurus is going for a taunt, so be it. Like, I don't care. They're actually just going to T-Wave my Fezandipiti. Okay. I don't know how much that matters. I'm sure if everything on my team gets T-Waved and the introduction to hacks happens, then I'm going to have a bad time. But hey, for now, I double connect an Icy Wind. I'll take that. Can I double connect Toxic Chain? I got a crit on the Pelipper. Stat drop, speed drop. No Toxic Chains, and they're gonna get Tailwind up. Okay. I could match that. But what's the point if they're just going to do that? They're just gonna T-Wave the whole game. Like, there is no point to matching it. Just let it happen. Look how happy my Goodra is. They're actually gonna burn Terastallization already? Oh. Pelipper. Ground? Why? Oh, are you Tera Blast Ground? You're a Flash Cannon? Brother, what's happening right now? My mind is blown, dude. Tera Blast Ground. We double connect the Icy Wind again. Holy. And Flash Cannon Thunder? This is the weirdest set I've seen in so long. Hey, Toxic Chain. Nice. Okay. Got the Toxic Chain on the Thundy. Double Toxic Chain. Awesome. Okay, well, we fulfilled the purpose. We can leave now. It's almost like Fezandipiti, instead of doing all this work, could just decide to use the TM Toxic instead. I would have accomplished it in the exact same amount of turns. Okay, well, well, you know what? I got speed drops too, so hashtag worth. I'm gonna go into Landorus here. Actually, no. I'm gonna U-turn. I could double swap. I don't want to double swap, but I'm considering the double swap. You know what? I'm just gonna go into Landorus. And I'm gonna click Body Press now. Onto the Pelipper. Hopefully get rid of the Pelipper here. Depending on how fast this Pelipper is, we might actually be able to outspeed it, because they are Tailwinded, but we got 2 Icy Winds back to back off. Hopefully Thundurus isn't Defiant. Not that it matters, because it has Flash Cannon. They switch over to Wild Bolt Storm. Okay, good. I was considering a Water Tera. I decided not to do it, though. It was a consideration. It was on my list. All right, unfortunately, they get the pair on me, too. So I'm not going to outspeed the Pelipper. Another Tera Blast into my Goodra. Goodra's taken so many hits this game, man. Look at all this abuse this poor Goodra is getting. And, of course, the random para from the random Wild Bolt is going to randomly stop me from attacking this turn. But you know what? I think we got the Pokemon we want on the field. The Landorus is what's going to win us this game. And it's not the Goodra. Even though I'd love if the Goodra can live, I don't think it will. So I'm just going to go for the Tera Blast into the Pelipper, get rid of the Pelipper. This is a perfect opportunity to fire off a Life Dew as well. They're actually going to withdraw the Thundurus. I wonder who they were going to bother to go into. The boom is coming. Well, lucky for me, I just Terraflying'd. Now, if I went for the Terraflying into the Rillaboom, That would have been real cool. Unfortunately, nah. All right, Lando. I said I had to save Terastallization for Landorus. I meant it. Because this Tera Flying Lando is probably what's going to win us the game. Tera Blast into the Pelipper. Ground Tera Pelipper. Should be enough to knock out. Beautiful. Thanks to all of the poison chip. And we got a nice crit to boot. I don't think that crit mattered, though. The crit always mattered. Not always. That one didn't matter. And Life Dew goes through. Nice. Nice. Get some health back. All of that health plus the grassy terrain plus the lefties will put my Goodra back into an actual HP stat. We love that. Over 100. So much healing there. Okay. Issue is, they can Wild Bolt me again. Oh, Basket Legion's coming to the game. I haven't intimidated that guy yet. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna swap into Fezandipiti. I'll just body press the Rilla. The good news is they can't Terastallize anymore because they used it on Pelipper. We'll bring my Fezandipiti kind of as fodder, unfortunately. Nice. Fake out went into the Fezandipiti spot. That's great. And Wave Crash also into Fezandipiti. My poor Fezandipiti didn't stand a chance. Uh-oh. Poor Fezandipiti. Didn't deserve all that. Now, does my body press connect? You got it, baby. Break it through the Paras. Great damage off on the Rillaboom. Beautiful. All right, Basket Legion could be an issue. But also doesn't have to be an issue. Because now we get the Intimidate spams. They got two physical attackers on the field, neither of which want to be intimidated. I have a Landorus on the field. It's a good time. They have a poisoned Thundurus in the back. Now I'm wondering if I just swap into Rilla now. I think that's the play. Just swap into Rilla, bait the Wave Crash into that spot, make him waste his time, and get the second Intimidate off after finishing the Rillaboom that they have on their side of the field, locking the -2 on the Basket Legion. All right, they swap out the Basket Legion. They weren't born yesterday. They weren't going to let me sit here and Intimidate spam them. Fair enough, fair enough. They go for the drum beating, though. Okay, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, drum beating on the Rillaboom, lol. Is going to drop my speed. I don't know if that matters. I got 2 priority moves to use. As for this Thundurus, I have to fake it out. Yeah, I have to fake it out, I think. My Hoodra was at 10 HP or something, and now I'm at almost full, which is kind of just funny. I guess I don't have to fake out the Thundurus. The Thundurus isn't doing much to my side of the field. I could just go all in on Basket Legion with the Grassy Glide while it's still on the field. And body press Thundurus. They go for the T-Wave. Oh, okay. Listen, where there's a T-Wave, there's a way. I get it. Nope, Grassy Glide still goes through. Basket Legion, bye-bye. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And now the Hoodra that was protected from the Fezandipitis the whole game will take the Thundurus down to low enough HP where the Toxic Chain Toxic will inevitably knock it out. Hopefully. Maybe. Fezandipiti got the final KO of today's video, folks. Round of applause for Fezandipiti, making an absolute banger of a showcase. That's as good as I think I can get with Fezandipiti, to be entirely honest. I tried really hard. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already, especially if you had a great time here. Anyway, I'm Ken, this is Pokésports. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the very end of the video. I greatly appreciate you all. Have yourselves a great night. Bye-bye. Peace out.